Hey, welcome to Lucid. I decided to do a love read for you guys. So I pulled some pre-shuffles out here, and honestly, to tell you the truth, there's somebody out here I feel is thinking about somebody else in while they're in a relationship. So, but I think this is not like, you know, light thoughts. I think this person thinks that maybe you're their person and they're with the wrong person. So I got ride or die. This is about unwavering loyalty, the kind that stays through thick and thin. If you got a ride or die by your side, cherish and defend them fiercely. And then we got happily ever after. You're no longer wondering if it's the right person. You're building something beautiful with them. So at first glances, you think, oh, okay, no, they're happy in the relationship they're in. But then I pulled this energy, revelation. The veils are parting and hidden truths are ready to be revealed. This revelation may challenge your current perceptions, but is ultimately empowering you to act from a place of truth. So, then here's the pre-shuffle. I think somebody had a moment of clarity. I think at some point they were with somebody and everything was going good. Maybe they had a great relationship. You know, every relationship starts off pretty great. But as time went on with this relationship, it's like they don't want to be with this person. So we have this king or Knight of Pentacles, which we like the Knight of Pentacles because he works slowly. You know, he gets the job done, and he is clarified by temperance here, which is this person is finding balance and pretty much finding themselves. So maybe in this relationship they had to be in to find themselves. Well, now it looks like they don't want to work on that relationship. It looks like they're, stalled out on that relationship. Maybe things aren't going very well. Maybe they're fighting, all this. But there's this clarifier of the Two of Wands, and this person is in their head. They're thinking, they're planning. And what exactly are they planning? Well, I think they're planning some to come to you. I think they're trying to leave this Queen of Wands in reverse. This person can be very harsh and hard to live with. So I see that with this clarifier of the Eight of Wands, that this person doesn't want to move or can't move towards you, but ultimately doesn't want to make it work with this person. So let's get some tarot going here. And we'll get a little into it. So, dear Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Dear Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this situation? Dear Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this situation? So that's great. We got the Six of Cups. We got the Three of Cups. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles. The Page of Swords in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse. The Page of Cups, and the Hermit in reverse. So, right off the bat here, this person is feeling a lot of like nostalgia, a lot of fond memories, and this could be of you and them, since we have this revelation, and I believe that their thoughts are with you. And so let's clarify this Six of Cups. Is the King of Swords in reverse. So it could be that, with this past relationship, things were great and went sour. Let's clarify more of this King of Swords. Or things could have gone sour with you and them. Like, I'm not sure how you guys met, but things could have gone sour. You guys could have been friends since this person is in a relationship, or maybe they got in a relationship after they met you. But they have been spying and they've been checking you out from afar. This could be through social media and all that. And I see the challenge here is that they want um, celebrations. They want to have a happy reunion, I believe, with you. So they could be in their heads realizing how they treated you in the past. Maybe they took you for granted. Maybe you guys had some kind of falling out, or you dated, broke up. It's it could be anything as far as what broke you up or separated you guys. But they are watching and they are hoping to have, a happy outcome with you. They're hoping that maybe you guys can make up and be able to have the good times again with each other. But right now they're in their heads. They're suffering over losing you. They may be crying. They may be, just having a hard time walking around through life without you. So I feel like whatever happened between the two of you, it felt final. Like, is there even a way to fix this? Let's clarify that. Nine of Swords. So yeah, the challenge here is that, you guys are separated and aren't talking, and then they want to continue and have some kind of, they want to come talk. They want to see if they can mend this with you. Whether you want to mend it or not is up to you, but this is obviously somebody that you know, and that's been from your past. Your Spirit, let's clarify this Three of Swords in reverse. So they are getting over heartbreak and they are healing and they want to come fast. So this could be like real quick. That's the focus that they want. Whether they do it or not is up to them, but their energy is saying that they want to come quickly towards you and fix this. We got the Hangman in reverse, so this person could have taken some time to think about what was going on, how, maybe you guys had a falling out and they had to, sort things out in their heads and see what, could be fixed in this relationship or what happened with you two. From what I see here is like wasn't a nonchalant relationship. It was a deep bond between the both of you. You guys were pretty close, and your absence is not missed by, it isn't missed by this person. They feel it deeply, and I think it's been for a while now that they've been feeling this deeply. And so let's clarify this Hangman in reverse. Yeah, they're this is the near past. They realized, they're coming out of their pause, they're coming out of their time in their head, and then they realize that, your love and everything is gone. Like the way you made them feel, the love that you're probably really good to this person and really sweet to this person and made them feel a lot of feelings, and you gave them a lot of yours. They really appreciate that, and because they miss it, they don't have it now, and they notice it. So the possibility here is they're hoping to come out of the cold. I mean, You've given them the cold shoulder, but they know what they want. They've had the time to think about everything. They've had the time to wonder, and it's been like a very good time for this person, because it seems like they have been deep in thought, but they also, are had the time to think about what happened here. So if they maybe wronged you, or they, acted foolish, they want to fix that. They want to come out of the cold to fix things with you. Like, you're it. They know that you're it. And I think this person feels like you're the one. You're the ride or die. You're the happily ever after. And I think they're realizing that. Maybe they try to fight it before. Maybe they weren't ready for it before. But I think now they're wanting and ready to go to come get you, because, they don't want to be without you. But here in the near future, they're in a Page of Swords reverse. So let's clarify this Page of Swords in reverse. That's more like them being sneaky, and but like trying to gather information, but maybe to see like what you're doing if you're single, too. they're they're gathering information to see if they can take this leap of faith with you to end all this. They want to end this silence between the two of you, and they want to come in, you know, I'm still not ignoring that Queen of Wands in reverse, because that's not being addressed right now, because this person is deeply in thought about you. I don't even think that person's really in their energy. They maybe already broke up with that person, left that person, or maybe you know they're in the process of getting rid of that other person, but they want a new start with you. They've already hit rock bottom. They've already done all this, but they want to start new with you. So they want to make sure the sneakiness is probably them gathering information, watching to make sure that if they come forward, that you don't hit them with, well, I'm with somebody else, or you know uh, you're in a complete different headspace. They just want to see if it's possible, because I think if they put themselves out there to you, and you are in a relationship where you do reject them, I think this person is going to take it really hard. So they're coming, their power here is that they're coming, with no wants to fight, maybe tail between their legs type energy here. Maybe they did fight you before, because we have this King of Swords from the past that they were acting towards you. And now we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So they don't want anything negative to happen within maybe talking to you or anything like that. So they know they have to come in a different way than they did before. They can't come defensive. They can't, maybe argue. Like maybe they did something to you, and then they turn around and they know when they approach you, they can't come like with any kind of negativity, or pushing the situation. They know this is all in your hands. So I think they messed up, and I think this is in your hands, whether you want them or not. If you're willing to forgive them, like that's all on you. The environment is that they do want to put this. So maybe they've been just hard in their head thinking about this. Well, actually, let me clarify this Five of Wands before we carry on. Yeah. Yes. So this happy home with you. So with the Five of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Four of Wands. And this is a happy home, very peaceful, loving home. And this is what they want with you, this environment with you. So they know coming in, aggressive or pushing you to decide to pick them, they know they can't come that way. So, I mean, so far, I'm not hating how this person is rolling in. The Ten of Wands is in reverse. So this person wants to put down, the, like I said, they were probably deep in their head, worried, just raking their mind, like at every possibility that could maybe go wrong or what happened. Just the whole situation between you and them has been very heavy on this person. And they want to put that down because they want to come talk to you. They want to fix things with you. So we'll clarify that, which is the Ten of Wands in reverse again for the environment. So this person's energy is definitely, they are tired of being in their head and they're tired of carrying this time apart. You know, I think it's hitting them harder for them than it is for you. So I think this person is definitely, with this double Ten of Wands in reverse, is ready to start coming forward because it seems like the pressure is building up and they don't want to take it anymore. So the hope and fear here is the Page of Cups. And this is, they're hoping that if they offer you some, you know, so maybe so maybe in this past, this person was a bit stingy with how they treated you. Like maybe, you know, they weren't there for you as much as you were there for them, but somehow you guys still stayed in a relationship or friendship with each other. Um, but this person, I feel, because he wasn't the King of Swords, so I feel like he or she was being stingy. They were not willing to open up more or maybe give you more in the relationship. But I see now that they're hoping that if, you know, this time around, they are willing to open up, give more to the relationship and not be so stingy and holding on to, you know, their emotions away from you or even money or anything like that, that it would help fix this situation, which I would rather them not be stingy with their emotions with you if they were before, because that means that's a better way for everything, because then now they did take the time to think about you and what they put you through and how they made you feel. So I think in turn they have to turn around and do the complete opposite, which was that King of Swords. They were real good at being, you know, harsh and maybe like they were completely hard to reach. You know, you couldn't get close to this person. So I think now that this person realizes how they were in the past, now they want to change that and give you more of a cup. And this is obviously, since they were really good at being stingy and mean and distant, now they are in a Page of Cups energy. So this could be a younger person, or that this is just kind of a new offering, as far as you probably haven't seen this side of this person before. So in the Hermit reverse, let's clarify that. That's the outcome. So we have all this energy. Okay, let's clarify the Strength in reverse. That's so funny. So it started with the Six of Cups and it's ending with the Six of Cups. So right now this person is they've been thinking, and I think this is the energy of them being in their head but wanting to come out, and the pressure is building. So this feels like they're in that phase where it's like, all right, should I say something? No. Should I say something? No. Should I say something? No. Um, so I think this person is still scared to come forward. I think because they feel so much for you, because they think you are their ride or die. You are the happily ever after. I think this person sees the whole future with you. So if they come forward and you reject them, it's going to break them, because we had that Ten of Swords here. So I think they have to prepare for, yes, that would be wonderful if you said yes. But then it's also like, I think they also have to turn around and be prepared for rejection. And I think that's what they're getting their heart ready for. So in case you do say no to this person, because this person may want to marry you. Like this person, see, like I said, ride or die and happily ever after. Like I believe they see those relationships, that Queen of Wands in reverse. I think relationships like that made this person realize what was the benefit with being somebody with somebody like you. Like I think they saw so many bad relationships or people who weren't good, people who, you know, were out there, they tried dating, and then all of a sudden they turned around and realized like they didn't have to go anywhere to, they already had it and they lost it. But I think it may have been because this person wasn't ready. But it looks like they're ready. They're just scared. So, like I said, I think they're getting their heart ready for, just in case you decide you do not want them, that this is not going to send them into a spiral and complete depression and everything, because this person feels a lot for you, and to be rejected by you is gonna break them. Not for like life, hopefully not for life or anything crazy like that, but like, what I mean, like when you're so deeply in love with somebody and you want them, you don't want them to reject you. And if they did, because this person, I think, has been in their head about life with you, a future with you, everything with you. And imagine, sitting there in your head and building this whole marriage and then you say no. So, yeah, that's definitely what I'm feeling here in this reading. So, let's do some love vibes and end with those. So, we'll get 2 cards for love vibes and see what this person has to say. So I would say, because we got the 8 of Wands here, I would say it's not going to take this person too long to come forward. It's dependent on the courage they build up to come towards you. So that's on them. But I feel like it's going to be soon. Platonic passion. You didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry. So that makes a lot of sense here. So you guys could have just been friends, 2 friends with feelings towards each other. And that person, like when you're friends and you don't know to take it to the next level, some people run away. So it's not abnormal that they reacted like this. And then commitment issues. Someone here is afraid to fully commit whether they admit it or not. Emotional walls are high and avoidance is running the show. Oh yes, that makes so much sense. So we had this Knight of Swords in reverse. This person could have been an avoidant, and you took the no contact. The no contact is rough on an avoidant. You made them do exactly what they were supposed to do, is go in their head and start realizing, like, is life with you, you know, is life without you worth all the pain and suffering that they're causing themselves? And so you're basically making them face themselves, and you're basically making them, see a whole life without you, without pushing them, because when you push an avoidant, they run away even more. It never ends. So what you're supposed to do with avoidance is stop, like, engaging, stop, and you did. And I think for you, it was more like, whatever, I'm not dealing with this anymore, because maybe you brought the feelings to the table, whereas like maybe you decided that you wanted to tell them that you wanted more, But whatever it was, it scared them and made them run and push them away. And that's what avoidance do. And so from these two cards, I gather that you guys were friends before anything. And you may have not even had any, you know, any intimacy like that. It just could have just been strictly friendship. But this person had commitment issues, but it's looking like they also have been working on that. And your silence had made them go inside and think about, do I really want a life without this person? And I think that's the best thing that you could have done, was give this person no contact and stayed away and let them have their own feelings. And it clearly is working, because here they are in their heads about you and not having you, because we have this Queen of Cups in reverse. You no longer giving them love, and this whole life without you is, I don't think they like it. And I think they're starting to realize that definitely this is my person. So let's hope that they can muster the courage to come forward. Well, collective, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope to see you the next time. You guys take care.